Hey nerdies, it's Kathleenums here. In my opinion, what makes a good game is great conflict. When the hero of the story has to overcome an immense difficulty, it makes the hero seem more human, more relatable, and therefore we want the character to overcome the conflict. We want to finish the story and defeat the final boss. So here is my tribute to my top 5 favorite video game villains. So number 1 on my list is Gladys from Shenmue.
Get up. I'll allow you to die like a warrior. Oh, Father.
So my memory of the Shenmue series is a little bit shabby, seeing as I haven't played the game for over a decade, so bear with me if I get some details wrong. But from what I understand, Lan Di is the man, the Chinese martial artist, that kills Ryo, the main character's father, at the beginning of the game. Why does he kill his father? Because his father has a mirror. He wants a little compact mirror to check his makeup up and make sure he looks fabulous. Honestly, I know very little about Lan Di. You only get to see him maybe 3 or 4 times in the game, and we haven't been able to defeat him. The reason why this villain has always stuck out in my mind is because I thought, I will never get to defeat him. I will never know what he was up to. We'll never have that final confrontation, and Ryo will never get to avenge his father. Then finally, it was just released. The information just got out there that Shenmue 3 is going to happen. Thankfully, the Kickstarter went through, and we will finally get to defeat Lan Di. We'll finally get to kick that motherfucker's ass. I'm so excited. So number 2 on my list is Gladys from Portal.
Remember before when I was talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology seem insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
Now, the reason I love Gladys is because there's nothing like a villain that can make you laugh as she's attempting to murder you. I love Gladys, and I love her pessimistic sense of humor. You can't help but love to hate her. In fact, there's absolutely no hate for her in my heart. I'm kind of rooting for her more than I'm rooting for my main character. Just, you know. Except if she killed me at the beginning, that would defeat the purpose of the game. But I wouldn't mind if she killed me a little bit. I like her that much. Number 3 is Sin from Final Fantasy X. Now, Final Fantasy X is my favorite Final Fantasy game. In fact, it's one of my favorite games of all time. And that is because the enemy of this game, it starts out seeming so undefeatable. I mean, the first thing it does is wipe out an entire vast city, probably the size of New York, if not larger. And it continues to just destroy civilizations, kill people, without blinking an eye, without having any type of conscience, any type of remorse over all of this death. And society starts to form, theories, religious theories about why Sin is killing, because people need a way to cope with this disastrous death that's just overtaking civilization and almost wiping the population out. And you kind of start to suspect that line of reasoning as you play. So Another reason why Sin is so intriguing is that there's so many layers of mystery. By the time you finally defeat the villain, you have this weird sense of, wow, that was easier than I thought it would be. I think the reason why that enemy was specifically easy to defeat is because there was a very strong philosophical message behind the entirety of the game. And if you ever want to hear that, maybe I'll talk about that in a spoilery video, but I don't want to spoil anything in this video. So I will say that Sin was an intriguing enemy and continues to intrigue me to this day as I continue to play Final Fantasy X over and over again, several times over. Number 4 is Handsome Jack from Borderlands.
Hey, how did Brussels suck? How's your day been, buddy? We haven't really talked much since I left you for dead. Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there? Nah, probably not. Bandits will get you first. My day? Been pretty good. Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, because I'm rich. So, you know, that's cool. Okay, bye. I should probably clarify. The diamond horse I've been telling you about, it's not a sculpture or anything. It's a living horse that actually happens to be made of... Well, yeah, actually, I'll go get her. Bus Stallion! Here, girl. Bus Stallion. Say hello. Yeah. Bus Stallion says hello.
Oh, Handsome Jack. He is one of the best love-to-hate kind of villain, who is this hilariously full of himself villain that will basically kill anyone who pisses him off or gets in his way. Now, Handsome Jack is a little more complex than that. Yes, he's full of himself. Yes, he has a diamond pony that he named Butt Stallion just for the fuck of it. But he also was a man that at first had good intentions. At first, he really wanted to bring stability to Pandora in a way that no one else ever had. And if he had accomplished what he had set out to do, who knows, Pandora might have been a better place. Handsome Jack, he has good goals and he wants to better the planet, but the ways that he goes about it are really fucked up and evil. There are many times in Borderlands the pre-sequel that I wanted to root for Jack, but then Jack always kind of reminds you that he's willing to murder innocent people and that he's willing to ruin the lives of some of your favorite characters in the game. You know, there were times where I absolutely loved Jack as a character, but near the end of Borderlands 2, you realize that that motherfucker's gotta die. So number 1 on my list is my favorite villain of all time, my favorite comic book villain, my favorite video game villain of all time, and that is the Joker.
Pickle, pickle. No! No, you're ruining my big night! Months of planning down the crapper. I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it, giggling in a corner and bleeding.
Now, I can't quite go into the very philosophical reasons why I think he is one of the most well-written, well-developed, well voice-acted characters of all time in this video, because this video is a short top 5 video. But if you want to know more of my opinions and my analysis of the Joker, check out my Joker character analysis that I did a couple years back while I was in college. That kind of goes into my philosophy of the Joker and why he's such an intriguing character. So let me summarize my views of the Joker really quickly. So the reason why I think the Joker is such a perfect villain is because he has this very yin and yang type relationship with the Batman. So in other words, everything that the Batman is sustains everything that Joker is. Like, they need each other to continue to exist. Let me elaborate on that. So Batman, he was birthed, he became the Batman because of the chaotic crime that plagued Gotham. If it wasn't for villains like Joker, Batman would never exist. However, Batman one of his huge philosophies, one of the things he has to live by, is that he cannot kill. So if he captures a villain, he puts them into the prison system, the very flawed prison system. Batman cannot kill. He can't kill. And therefore, whenever he captures the Joker, he puts the Joker into prison. And because Joker is an amazing escape artist, he always escapes prison and continues to kill people over and over again. They have this continual cycle of Batman capturing Joker, putting him back in jail, and then Joker escaping and then murdering people. So because the Batman does not believe in murder, because the Batman is who he is, the Joker is who he is. Batman allows Joker to continue to kill people because Batman is against killing. So if that was incredibly confusing, please check out my Joker character analysis. I elaborate on that point a little bit more, but basically the Joker is this chaotic genius that challenges Batman in such brilliant ways, and I really love what they've done in the Arkham Asylum games. They've shown that Batman and Joker kind of meet each other, and also that Joker is such a lovable character that sometimes you tend to root for him more than you root for Batman. Those are my top 5 favorite video game villains. Thank you so much for watching. Special thanks to this nerdy for suggesting the topic of this video. Be sure to follow me on Facebook and Twitter so that you can suggest future topics for new videos. Thank you all so much for watching. I should go.
So I've made it this far. And I think I have a long way to go still, so